Good evening, my friends, and Happy New Year. Welcome back to another thing of Cooking with Chef Bojji. We are trying to make a New Year's Eve dinner tonight. So we have some salmon with some vegetables in a lemon beurre blanc. So we have some potatoes we just peeled. We have some fresh salmon. We have some the best olives in the world, in my opinion. Caramel olives with a little ricotta cheese, courgette or zucchini. We have some fresh garlic, parsley, get some sage, some green onions, and some red onions, and some Parmesan cheese. And we're gonna do right now, we're gonna start cutting those vegetables right here. That way, because the potatoes takes a longer time to roast, so we have to cook them like halfway and put them in the water. Just cook for a little bit, then we're gonna finish them in the oven, then we'll finish them in some different things. So be patient with me, and let's go. Knife is your best friend right now, so make sure it's sharp, nice, and good. Does not have to be really expensive, to be honest with you. Like I have some kamikotos right here, those are a lot of money, and I have a just cheap knife, but this is really sharp, so it's really good. I don't need to use the fancy stuff. So knife sharp, potato in safe position, you go, you bring up like this slice, right? We're gonna cut them just a little bit thicker this time. The reason why we're gonna cut them thicker, because we're gonna roast them later. So fingers like this, that way you're not cutting yourself, right? You don't have to go like this, or if you're fast, you can go right here. Perfect. Do again. So my dad was in the French army. He used to make me a dish like this, or make our family a dish like this when I was really young. They always say, you always crave what's something that brings you joy from your past. Perfect. Potatoes are ready. We put in some warm water and cook them for a little bit. I'm not gonna salt them. I'm not gonna do anything to them. We're gonna keep them just plain. And we're gonna start with our onions. Safe position again. Cut, right in the middle. Peel the first layer. You don't have to stick too much. Safe position again. Gonna keep slicing. You want them a little bit thick. You don't want them too thin for this meal, because you're gonna put a lot of heat into them. You want to handle that heat. Got this onion right here. Gonna take some of the white part from the green onions and add them to that. Right there, my friends. Gonna take a little garlic. Gonna julienne it. And my friends, after cooking the potatoes for a good 8 to 10 minutes, we're gonna put them right here in a bowl. Get a little fresh, little thyme right here. Little herbs, any herbs that you like. It doesn't have to be thyme or anything you want in that makes you happy. And just a little bit of salt and pepper. And we're gonna add some avocado oil to it. We're gonna take some of these green onions right here. And we're gonna take a little bit of this here, a little bit of garlic, a little bit of green and little red onions. We'll mix them just like this. And we're gonna do a little squeeze of a lemon. So our potatoes are right here, all cooling down a little bit. Fantastic. We have salmon on the cutting board. We're gonna just season it, just salt and pepper. Skim down. Let's sit for about probably 4 or 5 minutes. Let's soak all that nice flavor. Then we'll cook it. Gonna put some oil in the pan. A nice piece of salmon, skin down. Press it a little bit like this, that way it stays flat. You don't need to rush it, it'll cook when it's ready. You know those stems that you don't like in herbs? What you can do with those is go and you can cut right here and let it give you a little flavor. After a couple of minutes, I'm gonna put a little piece of butter right there. You don't need to stress about it. Just let it sit there. Don't worry about it. Don't even look at it. That's good. Even after cooking the salmon for probably good, 5 minutes, skin down, we're gonna flip it, my friends. Oh, beautiful, look at that. So we're gonna cook it here for about probably another minute, and we're gonna dump all that oil because we don't need it, because it has all that rich omega-3 flavor that we don't use it for, we're not gonna use for our sauce, and we're gonna put it in the oven. When the salmon's in the oven, we're gonna start making the vegetables. Cheers. We're gonna put a fresh pan. The butter right here. A little bit of avocado oil right here. I'm gonna do little capers right away. Lemon right here. And we're going to add some vegetables. Take some more sage. Some salt and pepper. You're going to finish with a little parsley. Perfect and crunchy. Squeeze a lemon. And when you mix with a spoon, be really gentle. Now we're not mashing it. The veggies are done, everything is done, we're gonna start serving. We're gonna finish with a little parsley. Perfect and crunchy. Squeeze a lemon. And when you mix it with a spoon, be really gentle. That way, not mashing it. Veggies are done, everything is done. We're gonna start serving.